It's people that are not. That comes for you to attain self-love.
That's the greatest love of all. Whitney Houston told y'all.
You need
learning
but that comes from being
yourself.
But see, a lot of people are not. They don't have gratitude. They're this is an envious, jealous society, and it's bred for you to want somebody else. It's the crowd barrel mentality. Because people, if you're not comfortable with yourself, you're always trying to live to either beat the next man or trying to be better than the next man. It takes the next man to be like, I'm good. But we don't live in that society because self-reliance and being complacent, you're looked upon as a loser. You're looked upon as, oh, you don't want anything. You don't have no jewelry. You don't have this. So society pressures you to try to beat the next man to get that next thing. I'm not with that. And so these people are going to fail at that. I don't think
it's as black and white as you just said.
I believe it is.
It's way more complex than that. Doing for others is just as rewarding as being the one who gets things done for you. When I do things for you guys, I get gratification from that, bro. I don't know, it might be shocking, but it almost feels better to give than to get.
I agree with that. Contributing.
Yes.
Your actions.
Yes.
Not looking for validation. Showing up every week. And giving your word to mother freakers. Your action.
Have you guys noticed like a trend of like real toxic, depressing type of stuff on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's the trend. That's what people like to do. That's controversy creates cash.
This YouTube is called I Hate This Fake World.
Back again in the prison called life. We are
Zach's
back
little
again,
brother?
guys.
Like cold.
We are back again, all right? You know? So that's the thing, man.
Cole's little brother talk like
we have too many fake people going around, you know? Because the world is fake, you know? So in order for you to go with what this world offers is for you to be fake as well. It's a video game.
Yep.
You have to create a profile.
I agree with
that. That's why every time you play your PlayStation or some video game that's cool, you first make a profile, you know? Because that's your character.
So yeah, this dude's fed up with the fake world. Then you go down a rabbit hole. These exist like tenfold. Life is BS. A rant by a depressed young man.
I'm really fucking lonely.
Jody, why are you doing that?
I don't know. I just want to come out here and I want to talk, say something, do something before I feel like I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I guess I'm trying to get away from all this shit, but you can't. It's impossible. You have to be around people. Yet people fucking suck. People don't care about you. If you're a little weird or you're a little awkward, people fucking hate you. They don't want to be around you. And they don't care about any of your issues or how you feel whatsoever. That's the truth. I'm just tired of like feeling this way, you know? Like I'm stuck, I'm trapped, I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Everything about life has to do with other people, and I don't want to be around other people anymore, 'cause all it is disappointment every time.
Jeez.
A lot of people could really resonate with what he's saying, to be honest with you, bro, because this world
this old ass nigga
does not help us. This one is called I Hate Life.
He look about 52. Let me hear his answer.
Title this video, I Hate Life. Why am I going to title it that? Because sometimes that's how I feel. And I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. But some things they don't teach in school and they don't teach in life, where they try to make you feel like something's wrong with you. Now, you could have something wrong mentally, emotionally. There's people range on the spectrum of life of how much they struggle with life. Everyone's a little bit different. So I can't speak to everyone, but I just want to acknowledge the mental thought of hating life, of stress, and it's part of life. Not necessarily some big thing that needs to be diagnosed. Maybe it is. Again, everyone's different. You know you for the most part. So how do I deal with it when I really feel negative or I hate life? Well, one is I don't lash out on people. I never have. I'm not the type of...
So there's tons and tons of examples of a lot of men, regardless of their ethnicity or nationality, who are complaining about life. A lot of them, there's an epidemic of men who are struggling out here because The other kid said, if you're weird or awkward in any way, people don't care nothing about you. You know, we see the IG models are getting all the adulation from all of the freaking incels across the world. They go out and see in public, and it seems like people just walk by them without acknowledging them. And, you know, they see girls that get weird because those girls are not interested in those type of guys. We are supposed to be the workers. We're supposed to not have emotions. We're supposed to be providers. We're supposed to be rich. We're supposed to get the women. We're supposed to look like these freaking Adonises and stuff, and all the pressures that it is of being a man in 2024 are worse than they ever have been before. I will admit that. It seems like this depression thing is not being talked about enough because a lot of people are going through it. A lot of people don't want to live life, bro.
So, talked about, I would say it's talked about. Yeah, it's definitely talked about. So I disagree on that point. Are we doing anything about it?
It's not talked about enough, that's for sure. It's not talked about enough.
It's not, no. I think we talk about it, but we only, like with the videos you just saw.
We talk about the latest trends in Hollywood over freaking mental
Hear
health.
what I'm saying, though. No, because damn Hollywood, with these little kids go on YouTube, is always somebody either where I don't have enough of something. It's always, oh, this person, it's always an envious perspective. It's always, you always living, trying to live your life through what somebody else accomplished instead of looking at what you accomplished for yourself. So with those videos, that self-gratification, you're trying to live your life through other people, and that's the sickness of social media. Nobody here, everybody that spoke doesn't have
So
self-love.
you're saying that these people are just frauds who's trying to live their life through other people. That's why they hate life?
I think there's a part of
that's
it.
That's effed up.
I think it's a part of it.
Some of them,
think,
only
but
a few.
I think there's people out there that really that's go through despair, that's really going through that. But I don't think they're going. The people that are really going through something, I don't live in the world of self-pity. Like people that pull themselves up from the bootstraps, they actually go do something about it. Right. This self-pity stuff, I'm not with. I don't seek out. What do you like? This there's no solution to this. This is a YouTube. You're gonna gather around depressed, men that have no confidence. You're bringing them in. You're gonna preach them crap, but not really tell them how to solve their problems. Because this to me seems like a circle jerk of everybody's just depressed, and I'm a pragmatist. I believe in looking for solutions to things. I hear the problem, but let's find a solution.
Some people will say that that's toxic.
You call it toxic, but it's a way to...
Is that a nurturing way to help somebody who's dealing with anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide?
I'm sorry.
You're not a talk a guy off a cliff type of guy. It sounds like you're the guy who says jump.
Ready? I'm my concern. I'll look at the people because you gave up. I'm gonna look at the people. I'm gonna protect them because if you gave up, I'd rather preach to those than the mother brothers up front of me that already gave up. Because I get those people. I mean, but no, I don't live in self-pity.
What do you think?
You don't got no self-love. These people don't got self-love. I don't feel that.
I look at it's hard to get self-love. Self-love is hard to have. I don't love myself.
But
here I am. Look how far I've gone without loving myself.
I
love other people more than I love myself.
You want to kill yourself?
No.
So obviously you love yourself. So you're comparing your life to somebody else's status. So because you're not at that status, it don't mean that you're at the freaking bottom. Because you're not comparing yourself to the lowest of other human beings because you're not homeless. I'm not talking about you, Jody, but people that think like that. Right. See, what people like to do is look at their circumstances.
That's hard to attain.
But you know what? It's people that are not. That comes for you to attain self-love.
That's the greatest love of all. Whitney Houston told y'all.
You need
learning
but that comes from being
yourself.
But see, a lot of people are not. They don't have gratitude. This is an envious, jealous society, and it's bred for you to want somebody else. It's the crowd barrel mentality. Because people, if you're not comfortable with yourself, you're always trying to live to either beat the next man or trying to be better than the next man. It takes the next man to be like, I'm good. But we don't live in that society because self-reliance and being complacent, you're looked upon as a loser. You're looked upon as, oh, you don't want anything. You don't have no jewelry. You don't have this. So society pressures you to try to beat the next man to get that next thing. I'm not with that. And so these people are going to fail at that.
I don't think it's as black and white as you just said.
I believe it is.
It's way more complex than that. Yeah, and those of you guys, yes, I don't love myself because I do things that are contradictory to my health. I do not eat the way I should be eating. I'm overweight. I put things in my body I shouldn't. I shouldn't be eating red meat. I do. You know, every now and then I get a snack. I shouldn't do it. Somebody who loves himself will not do that to themselves.
That's normal. That's everybody, bro.
But that's not self-love. If you love yourself, you wouldn't put toxins in your body.
Everything we eat is toxic.
No, it's not. There was a moment. There was a time where I was vegan.
They say vegetables are certain vegetables are toxic.
No,
drinking certain water.
Things that I do that's not good for myself.
Toxic.
Hey,
it's about.
I've had unprotected sex a few times in my life.
That's
not self-love.
I did too.
That sounds to me like
that's not self-love. That's why truly loving
ignorant.
yourself is the highest love you could ever get.
It's ignorant.
I love other people. I love my children. I love my family more than I love myself. I live for other people, including myself as well, but especially for other people.
Would you say that's a good thing though? Because
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Because remember, when you're on an
I
airplane,
don't think.
because when the airplane, what do they say? You got to put your mask on first before you put on the next man's mask first. That's what they teach you. How can I help somebody else if I'm not in a position to help? I have to be in a position to be able to help somebody else. That's what paying forward means.
If people really love themselves, like I love myself. If I love, you never would drink a soda again. You'll never drink nothing that ain't water.
No, maybe you
wouldn't never not wear your seatbelt.
Take the morals out of it, because self-love means you're willing to live with those decisions, rather you hate it or you love it. I have my grandmother. I have an auntie that's been drinking alcohol. God rest her soul. They told her you're gonna have pancreatic cancer, auntie. Auntie Lynn, stop drinking. Auntie Lynn, stop drinking. Auntie Lynn, stop doing that. And she say, "F you, freak y'all. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna live my life, and I'm gonna live happy."
She didn't love herself though.
She didn't take care of herself.
She didn't love
herself. But that didn't mean she didn't.
If she loved herself.
Her actions.
If she loved herself.
Her actions.
No.
People who smoke cigarettes don't love themselves.
If she knows what she's doing, she will stop.
People who smoke weed.
Does that make her?
You smoke weed. You don't love yourself. You smoke weed.
Do that make her? Okay, so I'm not adding myself. See again. I throw myself in front of God because I know I'm not perfect. And I'm not trying to be a perfect individual to the rest of these brothers. Because I'm not trying to be that. I'm not trying to fake that. But this brother right here is possessing himself somebody that I know that he's not. I'm not doing that. But what I am doing is, if you're trying to go for perfection and you're trying to get there, you need to find love for yourself and not look for people like that.
Perfection? That's not what we're...
What you just said...
Some of these guys just want to live.
If you try to hold yourself to a purity
they want
test,
a girlfriend.
Stop. Look at the purity test you just said. We talk about black men, societal standards, putting pressure on themselves. Human beings putting pressure on themselves. When people try to build up other standards, try to live up to standards from other people's expectations, that's what caused these depressed ass people that are here. Because they didn't live up to those expectations.
All of them are like that.
Look at the highest expectations. Look at the smallest. People, some people. Look at our society. You just watch
people like that.
A couple of years ago,
don't do well in our society.
Wait a minute. You just finished Succession a couple of years ago. You hated it, but the point is, look how Kendall. He didn't get the whole company in Succession. Spoilers, but he didn't get the company.
Right.
He's a billionaire. He's going to live his own life because he didn't hit that moment where his whole life was for. His life has no meaning. But to everybody else will say, you have meaning. But to him, he says, bro, my life means nothing.
Right.
Is that self-love to him?
Kendall was a addict who had mental health issues.
His life was fine. If you look at the normal observer,
forget the money.
His life is fine.
What does money mean? Money doesn't mean happiness, bro.
The money was a lie.
People are rich
the money was
who are bleeding out and yearning and crying for
You
help.
be quiet, because you take money no matter where. You'll flip for $1, hop and throw your ass for $1. So I don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
You don't know me. You can't say what I would do because you don't know who the fuck I am.
That's not.
You still don't know who the fuck I am.
I'm just going off your words.
You get my word? I'm not.
You've been quiet for 10 minutes. You've been quiet for 30 minutes. So what are your words?
Why have I been quiet for 10 minutes? He said, E-Man, what do you think? You jump in and hop on here. You don't know shit about mental health. You don't have mental health. How can you say anything?
You don't know what he has. Wait, you don't know what he has.
He's an outsider. This nigga,
outsider.
He's the type of person, as he said, will jump a motherfucking letter. Oh, hey man, I'm thinking about just.
I told you I can make motherfuckers feel.
I don't want to.
He's been sitting here for 45 minutes. Ain't said nothing.
He was over there on Hush.
Did you not ask my name? Did you not call for me? Did you not say email?
Speak on it. Go ahead. You got the floor. You got the floor. Go ahead. Because you're seeing a therapist, and we got people in motherfucking Discord. We got somebody who's in Discord who's just like these motherfuckers, bro. So, who doesn't give a freak about nobody, who give up on life, you know. And if you want to talk about it, 5-star, holla at me, bro. We could.
So does that? Does my energy deserve for that? For people that really feel that way, and that's where we separate.
Having when you have mental health, it's
That's
difficult.
savage,
It's difficult to
But I get it.
actually connect with yourself because you're still trying
The
to
way
learn.
of the closed fist.
A lot of people go through so many situations in their lives trying to figure out who they are, trying to become who they are. You know, it's not about what society. You have a goal. When you have not achieved that goal within yourself, it get disturbing. It get messed up. When you feel like you're sinking through a hole. You keep trying to reach out, and you keep falling. The thing is, though, is that as people who with mental health, I suffer from depression and I suffer from anxiety.
Right.
When you suffer from those type of situations, it's difficult to connect with things. Like you say some things and you afraid if you say certain type of shit, you're going to get judged for this type of shit. Or you do something, or somebody might do something, it's going to affect you in a certain type of way.
I don't live in fear. I'm sorry.
Nigga, god damn, shut the fuck up.
Hey,
you talk your goddamn
it's a
ass off.
discussion.
Preach this shit, my nigga, shut up. Let me see what I gotta say.
I just making a side comment. I don't live in fear.
It's all goody, man.
It's not good. I didn't say shit when this nigga was talking.
Hey,
Fuck.
we don't have that type of show. We do not have a type of show where everybody goes once at a time uninterrupted, bro. If you say something that he's challenging, he can say it and y'all go from there, bro. Just say your shit. Get your shit off. Everybody's gonna have a chance to say what they want to say.
When you go through situations in life, bro, it's difficult to connect with people. It's difficult to I understand what some of these dudes are talking about. When you have people call you weird from doing certain things. You might like something another person might not like. You might do something a person may not like. And you well, how is that weird? Oh, that if you're not doing this like everybody else is doing, then that's weird. So now you feel like you're being judged. Now you feel like you're being ridiculed. Now you feel like you basically a person in a corner. Being in that situation, you get stuck, and being stuck, it's like you feel like you want to die. Feel like nobody is here, and even though people can tell you in your ear every day, I'm here. Hearing these different situations from different people, all you hear is that pain, that negative energy, and that's all you have developed over you is that negative energy. Now, you have to want, and some people don't. Some people be saying denial about trying to get help or trying to get better. You have to want and push yourself to get better. It took a lot for me to do therapy. I'm sure it took a lot of other people to do
So
therapy.
then you could understand where these people are coming from.
Yes, I
then.
do.
But let me just say, I got to put yourself to the fire as well. I know you. You've ridiculed a lot of these type of people. You bullied a lot of these type of people, bro.
And
when I bullied my seat, you
Stevenson?
crack jokes on all these type of people.
Meekins?
Stevenson Johnson? What do you think Stevenson Johnson is? He can sympathize with these, and you talk about them.
Why?
You throughout your life have ridiculed busters, and you call them yees, marks, dweebs, nerds.
You call me a
ridicule
loser.
You
You call me a
ridicule
loser.
Keon. You get on him for the way he looks. So like, while I understand that you are dealing with those issues, bro. Teapot called in the kettle black.
why do I get at these people?
Take a look at that motherfucking
I'll tell you,
mirror.
why do I get
All
at
right.
these people? These people come at me.
You have the strength. You have the strength to defend yourself.
I'm learning that.
Even though
First of
you're
all, let's
dealing.
get this straight. I'm learning.
I know,
that. I'm
but you're-
learning.
So don't
not
punish
to-
me
I'm
'cause
learning
you don't
not-
have the
I'm
ability
learning
to do
not to let bullshit get to me. I'm learning not to let the.
It's
trash
not
get to me.
my
I'm learning
fault.
not
It's
to
not
let
my
that-
fault that you don't
shit
have
like that.
self-control, that you're learning it and I already have it.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
I'm not faulting
That's
you
right.
because you don't have
That's right.
fucking have self-control, but I have
you don't.
self-control.
You don't have
And the fact that
self-control.
you act the way that you act,
You don't
don't
have
fault
self-control.
me for that.
You don't have self-control. Everything you have been saying
I
is fucking
don't.
asinine to me.
You see, guess what? I don't give a fuck about your feelings
And I
or the
don't
rest
give
of
a
this
fuck about
chat.
yours.
I don't care
If you
about
die
that.
today, I
I'm
don't give a fuck.
comfortable with being me. Like I told this chat before, I can live and die and sleep and fuck and do whatever I want to do and still be me. I'm happy with me. Can you be the same about
People
yourself?
like you,
Can y'all
say
say the
go in
same
the fucking
thing?
gutter and
Can the
die.
rest of y'all say the same about your life? I'm happy with me.
bro.
What
That's
about
real,
you?
bro? You want to go real? Let's go
Wait a
real.
minute.
People like him are the main ones who people don't give a fuck when they go and die
Wait
in
a
the gutter.
minute.
They don't give a fuck. People like him because they don't give a fuck about the next motherfucker. So why
said-
would you care about them? He's the type of person that if a person is going through a situation and they say, "Bro, I'm thinking about killing myself. Here's a bullet. Go kill yourself." He's not a person that's trying to save your
He
life.
wouldn't do that with you.
Bullshit.
He would
I don't-
not do that
I
with
wouldn't
you.
come to him. I don't even know this
He-
nigga like that, bro.
he wouldn't do that
I
with
don't even
you.
know him like that. I wouldn't even come to
What
him
you
like
mean
that.
you don't know him like
bro,
that?
I know him barely. I barely know who he is. A lot of these motherfuckers be capping on their lives. I don't know him like that. He's just an individual that's here. I met from this. I don't know him.
But then all
You
you
don't
can
need
do,
it then.
all you can do is judge a man by his actions. I can't speak for the other freakers in your life. All you know is I give my word
bro.
and I've done my word.
Wow.
I don't have to prove nothing to nobody or no expectations, and that's how I live my life. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to impress nobody. Maybe that's what you're trying to do, or everybody else is trying to do. I say I don't know.
You don't even
but
know.
I know who I am.
Say that.
He's been
For somebody to say some shit like that.
He's been around us for at least 2 years.
2.5 years.
Almost 3 years, and you don't know him.
I don't.
I know him. Sure, everybody has things that they choose to share and not share, but I can tell you who Keon is. The fact that you said he could die and you wouldn't give a shit, that's how you feel about him?
That's how he feel about people, period, bro.
That's not how you feel about you.
I don't know how he feel about
you don't
me.
think
I don't know how he feel about me.
You wouldn't know unless you asked, right?
But
you wouldn't know unless you asked, right? But here you are jumping on the cliff
how
saying
Keon is, how his personality is, I wouldn't care. How his personality is, I wouldn't care. I'm telling you that right now, face fact. How Keon's personality is, how he act, I would not care.
And despite how he's feeling right now,
and you're
I take nothing he says offensive.
See, look at that.
That's if he feels like that, he feels like that.
That just shows where you are in life. You know, you're in control of who you are. You know who you are.
So who has self-control?
You have more self-control than he does.
So what are we talking about?
Wow, I'm blind. I'm getting my shit wrecked, but because you're sitting here, Keon been coming here for so long, and he's been helping all of us out. You know, helping me is helping you. Helping me is helping you. Keon helping me in this channel is helping you, right? Because you get from this, right? So like he's helping you indirectly.
Well, somebody has a
and you only feel about him because he shoots you with the jokes and he holds you accountable.
I'm coming at him with jokes too. We come at each other.
But who's getting offended at it? Who's getting offended?
There's a difference here between y'all two, right? You taking shit personal. We talking about, mental health and motherfuckers getting their shit wrecked. And here you are holding in all this resentment and hatred inside your heart, bro.
Resentment nor hatred.
You said, well, you definitely
you don't have to play that back.
It's not love.
Do you need to play that back? What you just saw just 5 minutes ago?
It ain't love.
Have no resentment.
There's no love there.
I'm seeing.
And then we talked about loving yourself. I don't believe that none of us in here love ourselves, bro.
And that's your opinion. Yourself,
I don't love mine. You don't love.
You know what? And I respect that you feel that way, but I don't have to prove that to you. I'm gonna show up happy and be myself every goddamn day. Whatever your definition of self-love is, all I can do is just be an example that I can set.
What is self-love's definition for you?
Somebody that can live, sleep, die, and be happy with the results of the choices and decisions that they make, regardless of the outside morality.
That's content, not love. That's contentment.
That's how you look at it. I don't think that, because some people are building castles. Some people ain't trying to be kings. Some people are satisfied with what they are in life. Some people just want to own a farm and just live their life.
Yeah.
Are those people?
Humility is fine. That's a humble, simple life is good. That could be a happy, great life.
To me, that's it. That's my. I'm not trying to want nothing else out of this life. If I can get me a farm on the side, I'm happy.
You win. Perfect.
That's my goal in life. I can't speak for everybody else.
Self-love to me is connecting with myself, being happy with myself, being happy with the things that's going on in my life, accomplishing my goals, and truly connecting of the happiness that I feel like I deserve. That's my self-love.
Can you say that one more time? I'm having a hard time understanding what you said. I'm sorry. It's my fault. One more time.
My self-love is connecting with myself, accomplishing my goals in life, being happy, and achieving everything that I need in my life.
So your self-love is derived from things that you have, possessions.
Being what?
3 of the 4 things you said were about possessions and achievements.
Achieving my goals in my life, yes. Being happy.
All right.
I'm saying regardless if you meet your goals or not, you're satisfied with the results.
That's content. That's the definition of being content.
Call it what you want.
Having no regrets is cool. If you live life and you die with no regrets, I think that's
how I look at it.
That's a good thing to have no regrets.
That's me. Now maybe we disagree on the ambition end of it, because I had that, and I let that part go.
What's your definition?
What's your definition?
Self-love is the love that you have for others, that you truly love. So when I think about the highest love,
your words or your actions?
Both.
Oh, okay. I lean more on the actions. I lean more on the actions than the words.
I think about my son and my daughter, and I think about my mother. The love that I have for my mother and my children, I don't have that for myself. That's self-love is loving yourself the way you love others.
It's sacrifice.
You too and me, we don't love each other the way we love our most loved ones in our life. Your mother,
sure,
your mother. You don't love yourself the way you love your mother, do you?
No, I already
All right.
can admit that.
I would say I'm selfless. I would say
So-
I'm following some selfless in certain aspects, yes, but I'm trying
Sure.
to follow you.
When you
All right,
said that, I was
the
shocked
thing,
that
I
you
don't
said that. I
put-
thought you did because this.
You think I
sometimes
did,
where
but because hey, I keep it like
where you are,
where I am,
where you,
I-
how you are,
how
not
I
where
am.
you are.
Yes, understand.
So for you saying that, I'm sitting there like
Doing
this is
for
cap, bro.
others is just as rewarding as being the one who
I
gets
agree
things
with that.
done for you. When I do things for you guys, I get gratification from that, bro. I don't know, it might be shocking, but it almost feels better to give than to get.
I agree with that. Contributing.
Yes.
Your actions.
Yes.
Not looking for validation. Showing up
Yes,
every week.
and
giving your word to mother freakers. Your actions.
Yeah.
That means more than whatever chat that you can say to an individual, whatever.
But I can live life perfectly fine this way. I understand that. I don't love myself the way I should. Sure, I don't.
I can admit the same.
All right. So there.
I'm trying.
If I love myself like I love my mother and my kids, I definitely wouldn't be fat.
That I understand that.
I wouldn't
That's
be
the
sitting
definition.
here 300 some pounds. I wouldn't be eating drinking a diet Coke 2-3 times a week. I wouldn't be eating red meat as much as I do. I would be freaking exercising more. This is, you know what I'm saying now? If your mother told you I'm gonna die unless you lose weight, I'm gonna die unless you be able to bench 400 pounds. You're gonna learn how to bench 400 pounds, and you'll do it in a couple of months, wouldn't you?
Probably so.
But you won't do it for yourself.
Probably so.
You won't do it for yourself.
In my mind, I would want to do it for myself, but
I have never really tried to lose weight. Really tried. If they tell me my mama gonna be gone, unless I hit 180, I'll be 180 by the end of the year. Because what?
like your mama.
I love my mama
Yeah.
more than I love myself.
Yeah.
So once again, and that's okay. You can live life without loving yourself. I've been living life without really loving myself. That's a hard thing to attain. And I'm not going to judge y'all, but I don't think most of the world really loves themselves. That is the greatest love of all.
I wake up happy every goddamn day. But
Now
you know
talk
what?
about, I be happy.
No, I get it. No, Jody, I'm not
don't
knocking
confuse
you.
loving yourself with happiness.
I'm not knocking you.
There's people.
But your
There are
definition-
people
I got
who
you.
love.
But,
There are people
bro,
who don't love themselves, who are very happy.
They can be content.
I
They can
consider
happy than
myself
the big and
a
shit.
very happy person.
Yeah, because I don't have stress in my goddamn life. But I get you.
Who I was 6 years ago
Is
was
not the person
way
I was
more,
10 years
was
ago. I
way
got you.
less happier than I am now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right,
Hell yeah.
I'm
I had
happier
to
now
learn
today.
that. So
but
that
I
you
still
don't learn that overnight. That comes with time.
Everything
and
happens.
experience.
Everything takes time.
And
Everything takes
so
time.
yes, it took time to get there. Now you just don't wake up one day and you just become self-love. I
Yeah.
hated people for years. I hate all that comes from a real place.
Right.
But I had to learn to manage that. Will that become your personality? Do you just wake up hating individuals? No. But can you point out the real? Are you going to cap for people's feelings? No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna tell you the
biggest thing is
truth.
you gotta look at it as
And the
why you
people
hate
who
these people.
surround themselves in my life, they will be around me. I ain't trying to be liked. I'm a freaking porcupine. Nigga, I'm not trying to be hugged and cuddly. I ain't no teddy bear.
That's your personality. That's just how you are. And the way the life that you were raised with it was dictated by the way who you are is dictated by the way you were raised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could agree with
your
that.
mother was a
you've heard-
very strong, strict woman.
Yeah.
She wasn't a come here, son. Let me hug. She was a motherfucker.
She did that, but no, that's
But it
how.
was
But,
mo-
yeah, that.
Yeah, and that comes out in you.
Yeah.
Zaire McNeil, thank you for the donation. Appreciate you, bro. Hope you guys love this. He says, shout out to E-Man and Keon. We love y'all. We need y'all 100%. 100. It's all about family. In my
Right.
Vin Diesel voice. And the T-shirt that don't get dirty.
Yeah, bro, don't worry. But me and man love each other. Don't worry about that. I'm still gonna choke his ass out right here. Show the floor. Show the floor, Jody. Show the floor.
I will
right,
say,
right here on that floor.
that's crazy. After this recording, we gotta talk about that. You're toxic, bro. You're toxic. The way you feel towards Keon, you shouldn't feel that. You shouldn't feel that way. I don't know him. All right, let's go to the Discord, and we got a guy. 5-star is a savage. This guy, he doesn't care about life, guys, and I'm pretty sure I'll let him say it. Let's go to 5-star. Let's see what he says. 5-star, are you there?
What's up? Yes, sir.
What's up, 5-star? When I watched the video of the second guy about people not caring about people, not caring about life, not caring about nothing, having no empathy for humans, and not want to be around people, I thought about you. So,
Okay.
I think that you're one of those people.
That has lost hope in life.
And humanity and people in general. You said some pretty dark stuff in the Discord.
Yeah, I said that I don't see the positive to humanity because over time I've only seen the bad sides of humanity, right? Like the destructiveness of humanity, the worst of what we can be as people, right?
Yeah.
Now, to say that there is no good, there is some good to it, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, right? People tend to be, I would say, mostly bad than good, even though there is good in the world. So, for me to honestly say that I don't believe that there's hope for us will be a lie, because I mean, obviously, like I said, there's some good. But the reason why I feel that way is because, again, it's like, how much shit have we done to each other? How many fucking fights, wars?
But what's that got to do with you as a person? But you as a person, you have a family. You have people who love you. For you to have this mentality.
So me personally, right? For me not to give a fuck about anything anymore, for me personally, is because, like,
you don't see your family, do you? You don't see love.
He lives with his family.
Yeah, but when you go through situations
he seems to have a decent relationship with your mom. How's your relationship with your mother?
It's good.
Do you love your mom?
It used to be.
Do you love your mom?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But he could say he said
she sacrificed so much for me.
What did you say when you found out your grandmother got COVID and she was probably going to pass away?
I didn't feel sad. I was numb to it. I was like,
he said he didn't give a shit.
I had to force myself to be sad.
Did you have a connection with your grandmother?
Yeah, she took care of me for years, bro. She's someone who's always been there for me.
He doesn't have affinity for his own family, kind of like you said you got no affinity for Keon. Why are you like this? Why do you have no love and affinity for the family that you say you love? Do you love your family?
I love my family, but at the same time, I realize that, like, I'm not gonna always be around. They're not gonna always be around. Things die, and that's the way of life.
Having that mentality, I'm not always gonna be around. Yeah, but you're young. Sure, you're not always gonna be around. None of us are, but you have a lot of life to live. You have a lot of.
That's the course of life. Who's gonna remember me 100 years from now?
You gotta want to be remembered.
Do you care about being remembered 100 years from now?
I'm gonna be forgotten with time. After a certain point, I'm gonna be forgotten about.
Don't y'all do Dia de los Muertos with the photo on the ofrenda? Can't you be a photo on the ofrenda like Coco?
Okay, and how
bringing
many
churros to the sheet?
And how many generations is my story gonna be told for?
You gotta have some kids.
At some point, my story.
You want to be an
at some point, my story is gonna be forgotten. It's just a way of life.
Do you feel like you're just here for now? You're just here for now, and that's it. Like, I'm just here till the time comes.
And I'm not knocking him for that, bro. But don't look for sympathy because you want to be on your own, live your own life, bro. You want to be Skip Bayless,
you gotta look at life a little bit more than just only when the time comes.
He don't want a legacy.
Like when you see things that just to the point where I'm
with
just
how
here.
bad things are, I don't want a legacy. I'll admit that. Not anymore. I used to for years.
Oh no, you're not looking for sympathy. I don't care.
Having kids and shit, but it's now. No, I don't care to have a legacy. Cool. I don't care to.
We need to talk about the rules.
Carry out my name.
Need to talk, why do you feel that you need to? Why is it so important to you to be remembered in 100, 200 years? I mean, usually those type of people are people who had an impact in world history, like
status.
Napoleon, like a president,
people with
like
status.
an Elon Musk. Yeah. You know, like why do you feel like you need to? Maybe that is you know what? He's falling right into what you said. He didn't have the titles. He has entitlement. He wants to be like. It's things that he feel like he doesn't have
and didn't earn or didn't deserve.
And then that's what his accolades.
I know human beings,
Me-
and like I'm not a stupid Negro.
For me-
I people
For
watch.
me, I don't care about the accolades. I
Yes, you
don't
do. You're
care.
Well, then why do you
For
want to be remembered by everybody in 200
I
years?
said he
I
won't.
don't want
Said
to
he
be
don't
remembered.
care.
I won't be remembered. I don't want to be remembered in
He
100
said, don't,
years.
yeah, he said,
Okay, so you
No,
don't want to
no,
be
no,
remembered, but you're using the fact that you're not remembered as a reason to not care about life.
Yeah, see that those are contradictory statements.
They are.
Are you saying you feel
Because
I don't
if,
wanna
even
feel
if
like
people
we're-
remember
feel
me
like,
for my
do
accolade,
you feel like
okay,
that you're saying you're not worth to remember?
am I not worth? Yeah, of course, people are gonna remember me. I mean, there's always gonna be someone who does remember you. That just is factually true,
Go with
right?
your
If,
beginning
let's say
statement.
if I was to pass away today, right, or whenever, right, there's gonna be friends, people who I had an impact in their lives who are gonna remember me. That's just gonna happen.
But you don't value
But
that.
after years, they're gonna forget about me.
Does
You
it, how does it feel knowing that potentially that you would have children that moved on and you're the reason why your family lives on 1,000 years from now? Isn't that enough to know going to your grave that you've done that? And this is why I don't want to talk about this. This is why politics and especially religion in this point can't
It's
be
deep.
talked about, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who do not
Which
have
took me
the hope.
bro. It took
The
me
hope.
bro. I swear to God.
As much as I want
I
to.
thank you, Jody, because you helped me. It took me years because I've been with a
Right.
crush Jim a long time ago. Because how I'm supposed to look at people like that based on how I was raised for the first 30 years of my life is crazy. But it takes growth and restraint to look at people and just judge them from their life and just don't judge. That's do no harm. But that was tough for me. Like 5 Star, the way that you're talking, that's when y'all call me heartless. This is why. What do you do with people like that? You walk away.
Opposite. You
I
try to
found
help.
peace in being alone, bro. Like what?
And that's what I'm
like,
not.
Like, cause hold on, because I was gonna tackle like y'all saying, oh, a lot of people in these situations they need relationship, they need this, they need love,
No, opposite.
they need a partner, right?
No, I don't say that. Don't say that I said that. You know what I said.
Jody will say that though. Jody will say, oh,
I can't
because
speak
they
for
don't have a
Jody.
girlfriend, that's why they feel like that, right? I will argue that's not true because that builds codependency on someone because now you're depending on someone to be there for you in that sense to be your source of happiness. That only puts you in a worse position in the future.
Is it because you feel like
You're depending on their happiness to feel your happiness.
But the problem I have with,
do you
even
feel
though
like
that's
it's
true,
easier to be
Oh, wait.
alone because you've been alone for so long and you feel like it's easier for
Is
you
it
to be by
easier for
yourself?
me?
Yeah.
So
Don't give no statement. That's a yes or no.
I would say
That's a yes or no.
it's not easier for me right now, but it's starting to become easier.
That's not an answer. That's a yes or no.
It will have to be a no because fundamentally, we as humans are not meant to be alone. We're not meant to be alone.
I guess you.
But there's people who find peace in being alone.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you some personal questions? 5 Star.
Yeah, go for it.
Try to answer as truthfully as you want to. You can lie if you want, but I'm going to ask you some real questions.
Okay.
Are you unhappy with where you are in life?
Currently, yeah.
Do you wish that you were taller?
No.
Don't laugh, please. Please, these are serious questions.
No.
No.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, man, you got it. Yeah.
Do you wish you were taller?
No fault.
No. I'm 5'8", so I'm pretty tall.
Do you wish that you were black?
No.
See, it's funny how you can't. Why can't you keep it straight? I'm having real quick. And you talk about mental health, and you're laughing. You're over there laughing. No, you're laughing.
What the fuck is that though? Like,
We ain't ready to have this conversation. Y'all ain't you. What the freak?
Okay, no, he get
See,
one, I get one.
You
That's
get
it.
mad at him, right,
Hey, bro, it's
You're the
hey.
mental health guy,
Yeah.
and you laughed at the shit that I'm
I
asking.
laugh
him.
about what you. I can't believe what you just said. Like,
I told you I was gonna ask him real.
But I mean, it's
All
a
right,
valid
so
question.
1 and
though.
1.
Hold on. So here's the
Please,
it's a
please,
valid
let's
question.
continue,
Questions.
please.
All right.
I did one. We both bad. Bam, bam.
5 star.
Okay, cool.
Oh, all
Continue.
right.
You could be.
What's up?
Be honest, bro. Do you wish you were black?
No, I mean, I love my culture. I love
Okay.
who I am as a person in that sense.
Do you wish that you could be cool like a black guy? Did you wish you could? Do you wish you had? You know the way that people look at black folks, like they have the swag, they have the style, they have that cool culture, they have hip hop. Do you wish you had that?
I did at one point. Now, no, because being popular and shit is not what it's hyped up to be, bro.
Can I ask you why? What made you want that at one point?
What made me want it was just when you're young, you think, oh, okay, being popular, having a bunch of friends and shit, it's cool as hell. Yeah. But then you realize a lot of these people they're not gonna have your best interests in mind.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a lot of fake people around you. So it's like, I'd rather have a small tight group of friends who I know, are gonna be the realest, the day ones, and then to have a bunch of friends who don't give a fuck about me, or just there for the money, the fame, whatever it is.
Okay.
For their self-interest.
All right. Do you wish that you had, even though you mentioned friends and stuff, do you wish that you just had a circle of homeboys that you could just call to your house to come hang with you, go go to the movies with, just go play basketball with, just boys that you could just camaraderie with, just guys that you could just call up at any moment and just hang out and have a party. Let's go to the bowling alley. It's Friday night. Let's go to the bowling alley. Do you wish you had that?
I wish I had those friends like that again, but I realized that we all grown up and had our lives. Because we used to be a real tight-knit group, but we all started having our lives. So I guess in a way, yeah, I miss how we all used to be, but again, it was bound to happen as we got older.
I don't know.
Because I did have a group like that.
Okay, so you had that, and now you don't.
To an extent, I mean.
But you don't really have it. You don't really have the group as strong like you used to have it.
I mean, we still try to make plans and whatnot. Do we hang out all the time as we used to? No, but I mean, we do try to hang out, do stuff together. So yeah.
Okay. Do you wish that you had just had a bad, beautiful girlfriend that loved you by your side at all times to share your life with? That other people looked at your girl and said, "Dang, she's fine."
No, because I can't love someone when I don't even love myself right now.
So you don't want a girlfriend? You don't wish you had one?
No. Because I still need to grow as a person. I still need to do a lot of, I guess, maturing in certain aspects of my life to where I can give the best version of myself to someone when I haven't even started to work towards being the best version of myself, to better myself and be happy with who I am enough to be like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I have to offer you now.
That makes sense.
Like, I have to reach that point first before I can do that.
Do you care that people think that you're a loser?
I would say that I care if certain people perceive me like that. But
do you care
people that I don't?
Do you care if
Discord?
Do you care if Discord thinks that you're a loser?
I would say no. Honestly, I would say that I don't think that affects me.
Okay.
Because it's not people that that I know yeah, I spend time with everybody in Discord and stuff throughout the day. But certain people within the Discord I probably won't ever meet, which I would love to meet a lot of the people, but it's just a reality of things. I may never meet those people. So I guess it doesn't affect me as much as it would if I knew you one-on-one, met you in person type thing. You know what I mean?
Do you believe that you deserve to have a pretty girlfriend?
Everybody deserves to be happy and have happiness. So yeah, I do.
Do you think that you deserve to have a pretty girlfriend that is admired by other men? A pretty girlfriend.
For Surge, stupid.
I mean, that's always gonna happen no matter who you end up with, because I mean, it's just people are gonna be attracted to
a beauty that people see and love. Like, you got a Jessica Alba looking chick. You got a.
I mean, that wouldn't make me, I guess, the question is, would I feel insecure?
Do you,
No, because
I'm
that comes
asking,
from
do you
dating
believe
a bad
do you
chick,
believe you
bro.
deserve that? Do you believe you deserve it? You said that you're not happy with where you are in life, so you don't want a girlfriend like that. Mm-hmm. You said that earlier, so it sounds like, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it sounds like you're not happy with where you are in life, so you don't think that you deserve a girlfriend like that right now. Why wouldn't you want a pretty girl, no matter where you are in life, right?
That's true.
Do you wish, and now I'm not trying to offend, I don't know the answer to this. Do you wish you had a very large penis?
I don't think that would matter, so I would say no.
Do you wish other people respected you and valued your opinion?
I guess so. I think everybody would say that they would wish their opinion was, valued. So yeah, I would say so.
Do you think that people respect you and value your opinion?
Yeah, I would say that people do respect my opinion.
And my last
Do
question.
they accept it? No, but I mean, they respect it.
My last question, have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
No.
Do you believe you have a mental illness?
Probably.
All right, that's all my questions. Thank you.
Oh, okay, for sure, it's my turn.
Yeah,
So, I'm gonna be nice.
Be you.
We're being nice.
Yeah.
But everything I'm hearing, you're not. What work have you done? Because a lot of people throw the phrase, "Oh, I'm not ready to." Oh yeah, I'll go look later down the line. Kick the can down the road. What efforts are you making other than hopping in Discord 8 hours a day? What are you doing in your daily life? Because I hopped in Discord with you when I was working in the morning, and I saw you was working in the morning, and I made you go outside and take a walk. How many walks have you done since I made you take the walk on Discord? Have you done those on your own?
Done them on my own, no, but I've been more like, I've been doing more stuff outside than been inside.
I'm glad that you're doing more stuff outside. But do you remember, it's not about the walk. Do you remember why I told you the walk was important?
Not necessarily, but I mean, I do remember like it.
Okay.
Me feeling good and me telling you. Specifically saying
the point
bro, I should do this more often.
The point of the walk is you walking every day is a form of control because you can control that. You can wake up and walk and do something on your own because you felt like you accomplished nothing. All I told you was you can just small wins every day. You don't even value what a victory is. Like you don't even like, it seems like you just expect, you already simulate the victory or simulate the loss before you even experience the battle. Like you're not even trying to give yourself an opportunity to throw yourself into the mix. So it sounds like you're afraid to do the dirty work. And in order for you to get to the person you need to be, you have to do the work.
Or he's depressed. A depressed person wouldn't want to do any of that.
And see, that's the split. Maybe I need to be better on that. But
depression takes all that.
That's why I said you have to start with what you can control. That's why I said the walk.
Are you depressed, 5-star?
Honestly, yeah, I would say yeah, because
the way he talks.
To answer that, right?
Depression. You told me you have
to answer that,
though.
right?
You gotta want to do something. Like I can't.
No, he said he would never. The last question that I asked him was if he has been diagnosed with a mental condition, and he said no. I asked him if he thinks he has one. He says maybe.
When I talked to him, he said, "E-man, hey bro, I found out that I took the test that I found out that I have bipolar." You remember telling me that, right?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I said I have. Yeah, I did a test, and it shows that I have signs of being bipolar. Not that I was diagnosed. That I have signs of being bipolar. I still so like if you ask me, have I been formally like diagnosed? No, but like it did show that I had signs of it. So like if I was to go and actually do a formal and they found out, then they can be like, oh yeah, like based on this, yeah, you showed signs of having that.
I didn't know that.
Then you told me that you were gonna go see a counselor. When I told you, I was like, hey bro, you should go see a counselor. You was like, yeah bro, I'm gonna go talk to somebody. I'm gonna do that. I said, yeah bro, let me know. I said, bro, let me know for real. Don't like, I know it's hard. I know it's difficult for you to do that because it was difficult for me, bro. But you gotta do it. It's the only way you can get the help that you need. You was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. What happened?
Have I gone and done so? I be honest, I did not go and do so. But I mean, it's something that I know I need to do.
So wait a minute.
It is something that I know I need to do.
Respect to E-Man, because I know I've seen him do the works. So what was my whole premise of this? I get the depression, everybody, all that. I get all of that, but You saw what E-Man did. E-Man did the work. What are you doing? You're looking for sympathy, bro. You gotta want to get up in the morning and do the
Sympathy
work.
from what though? Sympathy
You gotta do
from what?
the
At what
work.
point have I been like, oh, boo-hoo, me, I'm sad, blah, blah. I didn't even bring me being depressed.
It takes work, bro. It don't take other people's affirmations to tell you that you're okay. Because at the end of the day, you live in this world alone. You were born into this world alone. You're gonna die in this world alone. What you do in between is totally up to you.
But with depression though, it's easier for you to run away from the situation to actually fix the situation. It keeps you safe. It keeps you feel like you're in balance, even though it's hurting you. It's easier to say that, but you feel that it's easier to keep running from the situations, to get the help, to find this.
But I'm not running from the situation because I know the situation and
he's
I'm
accepted where he's at.
Yeah.
If you have a
so
condition,
it's not running it.
if it's possible that you have a a mental issue, then that would explain a lot of the reasons why you feel the way you do. And that's the reason with them and how they feel the way they do. But the average person, like someone who doesn't have a mental illness, what would make them get to this point? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what the discussion was about. I didn't know that, you know, he took a test and, you know, he believes that, you know, but it makes sense by the way that you talk, some of the things that you say. They're very dark. They're in alignment with someone who is depressed, I would say. And you already know I'm rooting for you, man. I spend time on the Discord. I talk to you. You could hit me up anytime you want.
Absolutely.
You already know.
He knows that.
That's what we do.
But he knows I don't kiss his butt.
Yeah.
But that tough love situation might be good for someone like 5-star.
I was raised like that. I wasn't raised, no.
It's probably not good for someone like E-Man. That's why he hates you. But it's probably good for someone like 5-star because people.
I can only be considered. I don't know how to turn that off. That's just how I was taught.
this.
I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
So I'll put it like this, Jody. I've always kept friends who hold you accountable to things and will tell you shit how it is and not sugarcoat it, over friends who will just
maybe that's why they're not in your life.
Men,
maybe that's why they're not in your life. You just said you wish to
hear.
connect with those people. Maybe that's why they're not in your life right now.
Wow! Shout out to my initials, CK1.
By my initials.
I would disagree with that.
What's up,
By my initials.
Bob Initials.
Bob initials.
What did we say?
You said it right.
It was Bomalicious.
Bominicious. Everybody call me Bominicious. Everybody call me Bominicious.
Bominicious.
Fool, his name is Eric. He said, call me by my initials.
Bob Initials. What's up, Bob Initials? Thanks for the nifty 50, bro. I appreciate you, man. He says, Jody, bruh, shaking my head. If I only told you my current story, you'd flame my shit. I currently make 6 figures, and guess where my money goes? Probably everyone in Discord would flame me. Hey, Keon, thanks for the screen name, bruh.
I know who that is. I know who that is. I know who that is.
I know exactly who that is as well.
I always get his name
I also
wrong.
want to know what you're talking about, bro. What would you do? What you doing? Where does your money go? You make 6 figures, and where's your money going, bro? Where are you putting your money?
You probably don't want to tell you because you know you're gonna flame.
Strawberries. It's got to be strawberries.
Action figures.
It ain't sex.
I know you wouldn't flame him for that. You've been like, hey, bro, you gotta get what you got.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
No. If you making 6 figures and you're blowing your money,
You a flame?
it's getting blown. You shouldn't be spending no money on vagina like that, bro. It's free.
But you wouldn't have flamed him though.
But anywho.
Yes, I would get on it for being a trick. For being a 6-figure trick. Yes, I would. Tripping. But yeah, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? I hope
Yeah, shout out to you,
everybody's able
5-star.
to
Hope you get better, bro.
Yeah.